As I've said many times, I no longer believe that the current fake crisis is the result of a cock-up, though there have certainly been many mistakes made, particularly in Britain, where the government has proved itself astonishingly inept. I think the crisis that we're now going through is the result of a power grab, which has worked very effectively. And it's a power grab which has many facets. The oil, for example. I have for many years argued that the oil is running out and that the nature of the world will therefore have to change. Governments have welcomed and encouraged climate change protests in order to find an excuse for oil-preserving strategies, which have nothing to do with the global warming arguments and everything to do with the knowledge that if we don't reduce our use of oil, there won't be enough of it left soon to fill a lawnmower, let alone a presidential limousine, or a tank, or a fighter plane, or a bomber, or a police car. The coronavirus hoax has, within weeks, enabled governments to do what they could never have hoped to do otherwise for decades to come. Millions of people are now going to go to work on bicycles. Millions more are going to work at home. So they won't be using their cars and they won't be using public transport, and so public transport will be cut dramatically. Energy-sapping small businesses are being replaced by huge corporations and internet-based companies which are far more efficient. Air travel, whether for business or pleasure, will soon be so unpleasant and expensive that the only people boarding aeroplanes will be the 20,000 climate change protesters regularly jetting off to their conferences. I saw a report the other day that they're expecting 1 kilometre long queues for checkout or check-in at airports. That will be quite good fun if you're going on holiday or a short business trip. Spectator sports are going to become television-only events, and millions of sports fans will stay at home to watch their favourite teams because social distancing will mean that it's almost impossible to allow spectators into any sort of arena. And so the depleted oil supplies will last longer. It'll be another win for governments everywhere and for power brokers who, I believe, knew what was going to happen long ago. Remember, the UK government had an emergency bill, 358 pages of an emergency bill which they just happened to have in a drawer ready to take away our rights and our freedom. And other countries around the world had the same good fortune. They too were able to bring in legislation remarkably quickly. The oil is one of the big reasons why we have a crisis at the moment. Thank you very much for watching, an old man in a chair, and thanks for all your support and encouragement. It's very important to us and it means a lot. This video hasn't been monetized and I've not authorized any advertising or any sponsorship. You can find more truths about the coronavirus and other matters on my website, which also doesn't carry any advertising or any sponsorship. Thanks again for watching.